Welcome to the live stream. Today is going to be a really good episode. Today is March 1st, so we about 60 days into our going live for 12 months straight, and we're going to kick it up a notch, right? We're going to be talking about a whole lot of other stuff too as well. But today is just Strategy Wednesday, so we're going to be talking about how to use your credit to finance your wholesale business. What's some tips and tricks you can do, how to do it right, how to do it to the point that you're not putting yourself in a burden. And then we're going to be talking about a company that we created this time last year to be able to help you, and that we're really just getting around and getting it off the ground. We have some amazing employees we hired. We have a big vision for it, and we're looking to work with anybody. So if you're a realtor out there that's looking to get your clients qualified, they just got a few things on their credit, reach out to us. If you're a mortgage broker that's going through the same thing, reach out to us. If you work with clients that requires them to have great credit and you're realizing that a lot of your leads don't have great credit, reach out to us and get a free credit audit so that way you can be able to see what you need to do and then come up with a game plan how we to help you. So anybody that has less than a 720 credit score today, reach out to us. The link is in the show notes to be able to get this free credit audit. To be able to, so we can assess to figure out what is on your credit, right, and what you need to do. So let's talk about what does a perfect, I ain't gonna say perfect, but what does a solid credit file needs to have. And you need to have at least a 720 with no derogatories, with multiple accounts reporting, right? You want to have mixed use accounts, you want to have revolving accounts, you want to have installment accounts, so credit cards, different types of loans, auto loans, mortgage even good. If you don't have a mortgage, don't worry about it. But you want to have these things reporting, and you want to keep your utilization less than 10%. If you can do that, you pretty much can take a regular credit profile and literally get $200,000 to $300,000 worth of credit, very credit. And then if it was me, what I would personally do is set up 2 to 3 solid LLCs, go to a company like one of the office companies that gets you virtual address pages. Set up a LLC in Florida. Set up a LLC probably in your home state, and then another LLC somewhere else. Why would you want to do that? It's because you want to make sure that you have other ways to fund your business. So literally, you can fund your business through these other LLCs, and then you can create these LLCs and have these LLCs that's like in your investment partners. So you can guarantee the credit cards and the loans for the business, use your personal credit. But the beautiful thing about the business credit is that it doesn't report, these utilizations doesn't report to your personal credit. Now you may get the high inquiries or whatever, but we want to teach and show you guys how to exactly get, 3 to 7 different credit cards with like 2 inquiries. Right? Wouldn't that be amazing? So that's one of the biggest things as we look at our clients and look at everybody we've been working with over the years. The biggest thing we realize is that a lot of people don't understand that they can actually get these cards. They can get the money, right? Like I have multiple credit cards, So if any given time, if I'm running low on liquidity in my business, I can use my credit cards and then get back like I never left. So one of the things that you guys got to understand is you need to be doing the same thing. Put all your expenses on a few different cards and then pay it off at the end of the month. Why is it that? Because then you can live off the points, right? If I told you that, hey Dorian, if I told you that whatever you're spending in your business, you can literally take the points and then fly back home from Ghana to America for free or stay in different hotels, you'll be blown away. So the biggest thing I tell people is to see where's your credit at. Right? I don't care if you went to a divorce, bankruptcy, we can get most of that stuff removed off your credit, right? We're not doing anything illegal. We're not putting you in a terrible situation. We just understand the rules with that. So if you're currently less than 720, get a free credit audit. Let us show you what needs to be done. And then if you decide to let us do it for you, then we present you with a situation that makes sense for both us and you, right? And we can get that done as quickly as possible. If you know anybody, and you refer people, here's another way that you can make money. You can refer people to people and set up an arrangement. Say, yo, if I send you customers, right? And when I send you these customers, is there a way I can get, a monetary incentive? And most companies will give you something. So you guys got to understand the power of affiliate marketing for your business too, right? A short example. Let's say, for example, you don't want to pay for hub staff anymore. Small fee, $100, $50 fee that you pay a month. How could you offset it? Tell other people about hub staff, give them your affiliate link, and voila, that's paid for. So as an entrepreneur, you guys got to be way more strategic and understanding, credit, financing, and your personal credit score to get where you want to be. You can go sign up for 3 credit unions right now. Once you get a 720, and literally go in each credit union. And with one inquiry, I'm gonna show you how to get 3 credit unions that use, so you'll use a credit union. What's up, everybody? Do me a favor too, guys, before I get in real details about this. Share this video with anybody you know, like, love, and trust. Right? Share this video out. Let everybody know. Tag me on IG right now. Let everybody know. Come watch it. Tag me on IG in your stories. And just at CO929. That would be greatly appreciated. But what I'm saying to you guys is, if you understand that you can sign up for 3 credit unions, and each credit union pull from a different bureau. Let's say, for example, one credit union pull from Experian, the next one pull for Equifax, and the next one pull for TransUnion. You can go in there, and most credit unions, they just pull your stuff one time, and then they do a soft pull, and then they keep your file on record, and then boom. So you can go in there, and literally within 1 week's time, get 2 credit cards, a secure loan. And let's say, for example, each credit card is $15,000. You get $45,000 per credit union. That's $120,000 in funding that you got personally with only technically 1 inquiry, because that 1 inquiry is for each bureau. But I say 3 inquiries for transparency, but it's technically only 1 inquiry because it's going to show up as 1 inquiry. The point I'm making to you guys is there are ways that you can finance your business, and you don't have to worry about like, yo, when am I going to pay for skill trace? How am I going to do this? Now, you just need to have a good plan. You need to have a good balance to say, yo, I got $120,000 in available credit to me, but my budget is $10,000 to use. So I got $110,000 in available credit, and if need to be, I could liquidate a card here, pay it off, and then liquidate a card here, pay it off, and then do what we call the seesaw method to getting multiple people interested. And, to get multiple people, not just, interested in working with you, but like if you want to hire a quality VA, you can say, yo, I can pay you. Or you don't have to worry about, dang, can I pay this person? Can I keep up paying this person? And next thing you know, you're able to chase the deals. So that's my biggest thing for you guys, is understanding what is your break-even analysis? How much does it cost to keep your real estate business open? Typically, it's going to be about $45 to $57 a day, depending on your operation, to keep it fully operational with a few VAs and your marketing budget, right? And then you ask yourself, how many deals I need to do a month to pay back my credit, as well as pay myself a wonderful salary and take care of my VAs. So that's all I'm telling you. If you're not at a 720, the magic number is 720. If you're not at a 720, you're not going to be able to get all of these opportunities. And like I said, the company approval, we created it for entrepreneurs. And why we created it, because we wanted a place where people can have a one-stop shop to go get their credit right, get their self-funded. What if I can show you a way to get like $200,000-$300,000 in business credit as well as personal credit, show you how to liquidate some of that, put that in your bank account, let it sit for 2 cycles, so it look like that, you've been had this money, and then help you with your hard money finance and help you with your BRRRR refinance, whatever the case may be. So we're going to be adding hard money loans to approval come probably May. So if you wanted to get into fixing and flipping or double closing and stuff, you have the resources. We have all of that for you. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest thing that most people don't have, is when I first got started in this business, I didn't have a proof of fund letter. I didn't know about hard money loans. But then when I went to a REIA and got myself educated, I learned about the hard money. And that's when I discovered what the proof of funds is. And literally, I ain't looked back ever since then. I have a great credit profile. I have a great credit, but about to file bankruptcy. What? If you got great credit, I wouldn't file bankruptcy. Honestly, that stuff is going to be in public records. It's going to be on your name. Most of everybody use these automated AI systems. So anytime you go apply for something, you're automatically going to be denied. You're going to be listed as like a high-risk client. Don't do that. Figure out a way to renegotiate your debt or pay down your debt, and then ask yourself, what is the definition of bad debt? Right? It was good to you. We took it out. So now why it's bad? Because it's inconveniencing you. That's why it's bad. So figure out a way to not ruin your credit by filing for bankruptcy and pay down that debt. Get a job. Get an extra job. Get an extra hustle and dedicate that money to paying down that debt. Or see if they take a settlement. Right? It don't hurt to ask somebody, say, yo, I know I owe you $50,000, but how would you feel about taking 22? And I'm going to pay it to you in installments. The beautiful thing about this country, everything is open for negotiation. So there's no right or wrong way to do things. Just ask. You never know what somebody might tell you. So like I said, if you don't have at least a 720, then you should be filling out the form in the show notes to be able to get your free credit audits. No obligation, no cost to you. Only thing you will have to sign up for is like the credit monitoring service. And we'll send you the email how to do that so we can be able to review your stuff and put together a beautiful presentation for you to fix your credit. But like I said, most of you guys are not moving really thoroughly because you don't understand how you can use credit to finance your wholesale business, right? Set up multiple bank accounts, an operating account, a profit account, and just a tax account where you're putting your money to the side for your taxes at the end of the year. And I guarantee you'll see results. If you listen to what I say and you get all that negative stuff off your credit, you'll see great results. But the problem is people don't understand the advantages that they had when they had good credit. When they have great credit, 720 or better, we can run you through the AMAX, get you 2 or 3 AMAX. The only thing I don't like about AMAX is that they cut your credit in half instantly if you miss a payment, or your payments due every 30 days. So if you don't know when your next little bit of bread coming from, I wouldn't put too much money in my AMAX, right? I would probably curry my balance with somebody like a Chase Sapphire. We got so many ways to show you how to get the money. Like we did a class, and this client signed up and got all this like $20,000 and a credit card. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and get the training and program." Boom, boom. As soon as the car came in the middle, ghost. I'm not mad. I provide information to people to change their lives. Whether what they do with the information, that's up to you. But the point is, when you do get the credit and the money, you should have a plan with it. You should be smart about it. You shouldn't be reckless. You shouldn't be so short-sighted, because what happens is, you can fuck up that money really fast. So just have a good plan. So like I said, any questions about credit today or financing? We'll be doing funding and getting you all of these approvals and setting up all your paperwork, showing you how to set up your LLC. So where do you sign up? Let's first get you a credit audit, bro. We'll get you a credit audit, and then if there's some discrepancies there for you, on your credit, that you can't get all of these credit cards and things you'll need to start to acquire winners, then I would recommend you go through our program. We have a couple of different tiers. You'll be probably speaking with me or one of my team members, and we will come up with a game plan. Then what happens is we already have a relationship where we're going to be offering our own in-house loans, how many loans, so we can underwrite that stuff for you. We know where you're at financially because we help you get the loans and the credit cards, and we'll show you how to liquidate the credit cards to get prepared for closing. If you want to do the BRRRR, all of that stuff, we'll show you that stuff. So that's the beautiful thing about having credit. You can do a whole lot of different things with it. I wish I knew this stuff about 10 years ago. I knew it, but I knew it for the wrong reasons. So I wish I knew this stuff 10 years ago. As like BRRRR refinancing. We fixed and flipped a lot of houses over the years, and we didn't really keep many of them. We got one left that we just sitting on it. We'll probably end up selling it probably summertime when the market heat up a little better. But other than that, this year I'm gonna be focused back on launching my fix and flip business to be able to do more BRRRRs. So, and another reason why I set up approvals for my benefit too, so I can be able to underwrite my own loans. I can be able to control everything, and I know exactly where I'm at financially. So we'll get you approved We'll put you in these deals. We have the capability to lend up into 50 states, so we can get you the money, and as well as we can get you the refi out. So get your free credit audit. Let's start off and see where you at. Because a lot of people, I've been to a lot of situations. People like, yeah, man, my credit good. Yeah, and I'm on my credit. You pull that shit look like they've just been, doing whatever they want to do. And that's no disrespect to nobody. That's just what it is. So, like I said, if you know somebody, you're interested, come through the audit. And if you want to move forward, and let's say, for example, clean up your stuff, then we'll propose something to you that makes sense. Right, and we give you all the information, all the education. And the beautiful thing is you have my number, so you'll be able to call me and we can talk through things. And the crazy thing was when we was doing our e-com stuff, we helped a lot of people get a lot of money for e-com, not just to get the stores with us, but just get them a lot of cash. And that helped them out a lot, in their real estate business, whatever, they able to use these credit cards for whatever. And that's the beautiful thing about these funding programs. You can use the money for whatever. Obviously use it wisely and be smart and strategic about it. But nonetheless, we all grown. We make our decisions. We got to live with it. So you go to approval.com, APROOVEL.com. Do we have any questions today? I want to make sure I'm answering as many questions as possible. If we don't have any questions, I got a lot of work to do this afternoon. I'm going to continue to finish working. I should be done about 7 o'clock tonight. But head over to approval.com. We will send you an invite for your audit. Just fill it out. We're going to phone with you, go over the audit, and go from there. Hey, Antoine, my VA seems like she would be amazing. But on the other hand, on another issue, I need to speak with you directly if possible. If you need to speak, just go to co929.com, book a call, book a general call, and just put in the notes what the call about. My team will vet it, and if it makes sense, they'll put it on my calendar for me. You know what? I think I know what the question about. Your stuff will be sent out today. They're working on it, so just give them a few more hours, and you'll get an email with all your leads on it. Appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, bro. So I'll be teaching. In fact, like I told y'all, we're launching a whole new platform called Extreme, and a lot of this stuff will be on there. We'll be having our free mixers and meetups. We're going to be doing our first meetup here in Baltimore. I'm looking for a venue now for when the weather breaks, sometime in May. When I get back from my speaking engagement in Charlotte. I think it's in Charlotte or Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know. It's one of them places, one of them cities. I haven't booked my flight yet, but I got to speak at an event talking about virtual assistants. So, we'll be teaching and showing you everything. So that being said, I'm gonna be very transparent, showing you stuff, showing you how you can, maneuver, especially like with your entity structures and making it legitimate and getting the right numbers and, what the underwriters look for. You have to have money in the bank accounts, and then you have to have money coming in. So even if you just sending each LLC like $10,000 a month and you shuffling it, ethically, you need to make the accounts look like it's holding a balance. So they look at the biggest number they look at is your average daily balance, right? So when you look at the underwriters and what they look for from a business standpoint, They want to see what you're currently carrying every day consistently. If your average daily balance $500 and you ask for 50,000, they're gonna say, "Ain't no way in hell we're gonna give you this money." But if your average daily balance 45,000 and you ask for 50,000, they can make sense of that because they can say, "Well, he consistently keeps money in his account. He consistently has money coming in. Obviously, he might have had consistent business and customers." So that's some of the stuff we're going to be teaching and showing you guys how to make sure that each of your LLCs you start have these, with these bank accounts, and then creating like these fintech bank accounts. Like you should have like 3 different bank accounts for each LLC. I say one solid fintech bank or online bank that the bank's only online. One local community bank, preferably a credit union, and then one big national bank that if you need to leave out of state, they have one. So preferably for your national bank, I recommend Chase. For your community bank, that's up to you, whatever's local. And for your fintech bank, I recommend Brex. Why? Because it all has its purpose. Brex, you're able to do free unlimited wires. So if you're doing a lot of business transactions with people, you can use that for your day-to-day transactional cash management. Your local banks, it just look good for you. So when you go to ask for lines of credit or money from them, they see that, you're banking with them and you're keeping money there. It's just a great relationship to have. So we want to make sure that you spread all your money out amongst these different banks. So that way you can be able to go in there and borrow from everybody. Now, your fintech, they give you like money, but they're not going to be trying to give you actual loans. Most of them give you like credit cards and things of that sort. So, so everybody, man, go over there to approval and get your free credit audit. Fill out the form. We'll be working on it today, putting you in the system. Give us 24 hours to reach out to you while we're setting up our automation system to be able to text you automatically and give you updates on everything. Any more questions before we get out of here? So I'm going to go ahead and talk to y'all tomorrow. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Speak to you tomorrow.